Yes, perfect, okay. Amanya nedovoze Trinity ke omusajja wa His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu of Uganda nzize kulopera bannayuganda ekinnuma nga nze ng'omuntu. Bannayuganda okyembalopera nti biliyoni 5 ziri wano ziri mu kukola okufa obufi. Naye mbasaba tufune engeri gye tusobola okulwanyisa biliyoni 5 ezo zireme kufuna relevance wano ku social media. Nina video gye nataddeyo era wenjogerera, ladies and gentlemen, video eyo yagwibibwako abayeekera abayitirivu. Era TikTok teyakomyeko negamba nti video eyo eviolating community guidelines. N'olw'ensonga eyo munzikirize ngiteekeyo wano, naye munyambe mugisalemu busazi video ng'eyo nga bweri, buli omu aginteere ku peegi ye, kyensaba. Kaakati bagende balope peegi zonna olw'ensonga nti message eri mu video eyo nkulu nnyo era erabika nti ekubira ddala bano abasajja. Kati ladies and gentlemen, mbalopedde omusango gwange mu kkooti y'abantu, mbadde nsaba n'obuwombwefu obw'ekitalo munyambe mugusale n'obwenkanya. Ku lwa Katonda n'ensi yange, Mukama bampeera omukisa. Yes, perfect, okay. By names of Trinity K, the president is none other than His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu of Uganda. My request is that you share this video to reach each and every person across the globe. Yes, now the Electoral Commission came up and tried to explain to Ugandans as to why they haven't uploaded the DRA forms onto the system. Now let us first listen to this gentleman, then I come back and try to explain to you how they are trying to twist and manipulate the minds of Ugandans when they are spreading lies. Ladies and gentlemen, at your service.
The speed at which technology becomes obsolete is quite high for entities like ours to quickly match in terms of allocating resources to acquire new technology and training in the staff to effectively manage.
So, gentlemen, you're saying the speed at which technology becomes obsolete for systems like that of Electoral Commission is quite high, which is really becomes a problem for you. And ladies and gentlemen, what can we talk about the word obsolete that he uses? Obsolete, it refers to an equipment or software that is no longer inactive, or really when it is no longer supported in the systems. And remember, the system they are talking about had a budget. Electoral Commission came up and gave us a budget. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how can you tell me that the system is no longer supported, or the system is, or the software is no longer inactive or in use? Where did the money go? Ladies and gentlemen, let us not allow to be fooled. What I really don't understand, acquiring new technology and also trying to talk about human resource, training individuals who are going to enter the data into the system. Now, who are those individuals that enter the data into the system during the times of elections? Who? So, should we say that all the DRA forms from across the globe was taken to be Abakama manually? What was the budget that was allocated? How much was it allocated to you people? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you how much was allocated for these people. I remember you had a supplementary budget that was worthy 1.1 trillion Ugandan shillings. And later on, you requested for 838 billion Ugandan shillings. Now, Electoral Commission, we have seen that you still want to steal more money from the people of the Republic of Uganda. And we are not going to accept this. We need DRA forms which are authentic. Now, let us go to the judicial part of it. Let us listen to.
What would help us as judicial officers, both at the trial and on appeal, is if we are able to get this real-time result. Can I, on a touch of a button, go to your website today and I get those results from the polling station, each individual candidate, because that is always the discrepancy. Have you fed your website, since you say you're very advanced now in technology, have you fed your website with all the current results so that not only us judges, any person who wants this information can obtain it.
And I will go ahead and ask the judicial part of this country to kindly tell us what happens if the president has been sworn in illegally. Is the president impeached by then? Or there are other terms that we don't know that can be used during that time? So, as you request for the declaration forms to be displayed on a touch of a button through a system where we have data entry officers that are going to enter the data into the system, we request that Museveni should also step down because he is not legitimately the president and we do not have evidence that makes him the president of the Republic of Uganda. As you say that you follow the judicial rules and also the constitution, what constitutes Museveni to be in power?
We have DRA forms at the head office. We have copies at the districts, but we do not have copies on the website. We've not yet done that. It's quite bulky and takes a lot of storage space.
I am looking at this woman who is lying to Ugandans that they have DRA forms. You do not even have confidence to look into the camera, into the eyes of the people of the Republic of Uganda and tell them that you have the DRA forms. In fact, you look down and read what you have been told to read and to tell the people of Uganda. You talk about that the data is bulky and takes quite a big space. I have told you, you had a budget, a supplementary budget of 1.1 trillion Ugandan shillings. And you even went ahead and requested for 838 billion Ugandan shillings. Where did the money go? Ladies and gentlemen, we will not allow to be lied. We will not allow these people to manipulate our minds. What is wrong and what is right is right. You did not do what you had to do, and you were here trying to deceive Ugandans. We are not to accept this. We need declaration forms, and Museveni must step down.
Yes, and I remind you, on the 2nd of July, we have national shutdown. Do not forget that. Yes, the indignant son of the soil. I remain Trinity K. The president is mine. For God and my country, let us stick together to change our country.
Kama bange kansubire ka video mukalabye mbadde nsaba mukasalemu mukantere ku page zammwe kasobole okugenda katuuse message gye tugituma okutuuka mujja kuba mukoze ekyenjawulo.